What's up, guys? Welcome back to River City Poker. Today we're in Game 2, Episode 2. We're really going to be running over the second level. Man, there's a lot of twos going on, but it is about to be fire.
These levels have a lot of action. People got comfortable with the camera from last tournament, so let's get into it and see these fire hands.
You know, if you do that for a long amount of time, you're going to lose more money than you made in that one hand.
All right, Tad, raise it up. Oh.
See, he didn't. See?
Okay.
This is part of the stuff I'm talking about.
Ace-7 suited's a good hand, though. I can't blame him for playing. It's a great hand.
No, I agree with playing it. But just like you said, I think there should have been a little bit of a raise there.
Well, like you also say, he's about to lose minimum unless he spikes an ace, so that's helpful.
Got a pocket pair when I said that.
600 is a lot at this level.
Well, Rob likes to raise pocket jacks extreme. He hates to play pocket jacks and just wants what's in the pot at the time.
I guess that's true.
I mean, I think he's done this for at least the last 3 or 4 years that I've seen him play pocket jacks.
Yeah, I think he's really just trying to get people out of the pot, pick up dead money.
That's it. It's not a bad strategy, but Tad's coming along to play.
Sticky Tad's not going anywhere.
Nope. So better flop for Rob.
It is. It's actually a really good flop for Rob because Tad just made top pair with a backdoor flush draw.
Yep.
So it's not looking good for him, but he's got a lot of equity.
So Tad throws 600 and Rob just calls instead of raising. Rob's still looking good with a pair higher than anything on the board.
Yep. Tad's out's got real thin too there. Now he can't make a flush anymore.
Nope. 10 of diamonds would have been really good to see.
That would have been
So,
much better.
7 or an ace for Tad.
Nope, a fold.
And
Fold is appropriate.
good hand, Rob.
I think he kind of knew where he was when Rob called. After making that big bet pre-flop,
Yep.
and then Rob continues on the flop, I think Tad kind of knows where he is.
I agree.
How come you're not even dressed, man? What's going on?
All right, guys. Hand 17. Rob's going to wake up with a good hand here, ace-queen. And
Ace-queen suited.
Ace-queen
under
suited.
the gun.
and most likely give us a raise. And it's a call.
How can we be this wrong? We edited these hands. Either we're terrible at poker or we're shit commentators. One or the other.
of the two. Oh, maybe a little bit of both.
It could be
but...
both. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, I flat with my 10 jack.
Oh, so you're no better than the rest.
10
of these
8 queen.
Oh,
I remember this hand.
Fire.
Oh.
I want to go ahead and point out now that I would never play this hand if somebody else would have played their hand the way they should have and raised me out of here. But that said, I'm going to flop it.
All right, all diamonds. I've got diamonds. Miles got diamonds.
It's time to get tricky, all right? So I have the, I'm in the small blind, right? So I'm not supposed to have a hand at all. So I just check it off and let somebody do
naturally
something
check.
with it.
You've got 4 players behind
Oh,
you to
yeah.
create action, so absolutely check. And there's a good bet of 400. Darn near pot size, so that's going to get the action going.
OJ's got top pair. He probably thinks that he's best at this point, right? Like top pair, a couple of people limping, people probably aren't playing low cards. Little min bet.
I raise it up, just a little click raise. Just letting y'all know, hey, I got the flush. Like,
I remember thinking at this point if, like, because OJ doesn't have a lot behind. If I call you and OJ calls, then now suddenly we're playing a pot for, like, I essentially have a pot size stack or bet behind and OJ's all in. So I'm just like milling this over in my head that like there's not a lot of action behind if I flat call here. And I think I'm trying to look like I'm bluffing a little bit too.
so you're all in, and OJ's going to call for less. I think OJ just was lower chip stack and was getting it in. And
He said later that he thought I might have been bluffing, that he thought I could have just had the ace of diamonds and just getting it in there.
I go deep in the tank on this one.
Oh yeah, you're way in the tank.
I mean, I have a made flush, and it's not a bad made flush either.
Yeah, but I don't cold 4-bet often.
You don't, which is why I'm thinking a lot. A lot of thoughts are you're running to the ace, you're paired with the ace.
I thought about that too. I was
You
like,
might
Scott
be-
doesn't 3-bet a lot.
Yeah, you might be-
like with a flush board out there. So I even debated that before I shoved is my queen beat, and then eventually I was just like, I have queen high flush. I'll just have to suck
So-
it if it.
You also would shove, let's say you have ace of diamonds with a 5.
Yeah.
So
I'd rip that.
you're shoving there too, because I mean your equity's huge.
I'd probably
darn
rip
near
a
super
set.
drawing.
I may or may not rip a set.
So I got to go through all these, and
Yep.
the conclusion I come to is that I already
And
have
the
a made
lower
flush.
There's also the lower flush. I would do it with 9-8 of diamonds. And the queen high flush.
Damn. Jack high flush.
Damn, decisions. You just took a doo-doo.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Alright.
That was a tough decision there.
You're gonna be covered.
I would've
just
straight
both covered, I believe.
Okay, that's 5 right there. 5. Right back there.
That's rough, but I went through that too. I was like, eventually I was like, I have the queen high flush. I cannot fold. Like, I just have to shove. And if Scott's got me beat, he's got me beat,
Yep.
And that's probably where you're at too. Like, just,
It's one of those hands. Good hand.
yeah, it kind of plays itself.
All right, fresh stack for me. Hand 19, losing to that flush draw,
Yeah.
or not flush draw, losing to the flush. Excuse me.
Well, if it was a flush draw, you'd have lost with a flush draw.
I
So
would have lost too. Either way. All right, Tad. Tad's got queens. Let's
All
see
right.
what his action is. I'm not gonna guess anymore.
all right, he raised it.
All right, 250.
Cool.
So not quite 3 times the blind.
It's good though.
OJ's gonna call with some unders. I don't really agree with the call here, but do your thing, work some stuff
I
out.
think OJ thinks he can outplay Tad, right? I don't think he thinks a lot of people are going to call him and that he can just outplay him on the flop.
He's gonna
I
be
think
there
he's-
sometimes with it.
I think he's got that kind of a plan. I don't think he's in there thinking that, oh, well, if my jack hits, I could win.
All right.
Jordan doing weird stuff with a camera that I edited out. Mostly
All
because
right.
it's weird.
So Jordan hits top with a jack. That's not gonna help him any. But Tad shoves all in real quick. I guess he's scared of the straight draw. I think
Well, he's got an overpair and he only has 2,000. There's 800 in the pot. So what is he supposed to bet? Because when somebody calls it, then the pot's bigger than his stack.
800 and then get the 800 and then shove all in on the next one.
Yeah, but then
No matter what the next card is. I don't care if the next card's an ace. You're still shoving.
Yeah, well, because at that point you have 1,200 into a pot of
It's
20.
it's to get the
something,
8. So doing the 2,000 probably is going to get folds all the way around unless somebody's on the club draw or open end a straight draw that you're going to lose to. So I would personally suck the 800 out. At least attempt to.
So I would probably rip this every time, but it's also because I rip a bunch of other things in this scenario, so I kind of have a little more balance range. And therefore I can rip this and get called by a guy
Oh,
with Jack
that's
10.
so dirty. Oh, that's one of the dirtiest beats of the night.
Which you did get called. It sucks.
Tad did not misplay that one.
No,
That one was
and-
perfectly by the book, good play, and you got screwed on the river. That
Yeah.
10 sucks.
He did.
But you took it like a champ.
So do you want to talk about what just happened?
Yeah, it's just luck, I guess. Sometimes it happens that way. I was ahead in the beginning, I was ahead at the flop, and then at the end, the river killed me. So
Yeah, it'd be like that.
yeah.
No remorse.
So do you want to...
No remorse.
Hold on, let me get you in focus a
You
little
should have
bit.
raised more pre-flop.
2,500 just.
No
Yeah?
remorse.
No remorse?
Yeah. He made it
No.
250 and I already had 100 from the big. I can't fold for 150 more. He makes it 500, I fold.
Yeah, I guess that's true. He does
That's
have a
on
very
him.
big hand.
Fucking no.
Get that out of here. Muck that shit under the gun.
King
All
Jack's
right.
pretty good. Let's see how OJ wants to play this.
King Jack's a good play. Pretty standard raise at this level.
Let's see if anyone's got competing cards. Ace King looks pretty good.
Yep, spicy. Pocket tens.
Oh, this hand's gonna look like it's shaping up good. I should probably kick it here a little bit. Yeah,
Yep,
little click raise.
little click raise.
I want people in there.
Trying to get that action. Brian raises
Brian
you.
reaching for some more. All in for 45.
That's a big bet. But he's against 2 players, so I'm sure he's just trying to only get 1 caller. OJ folds appropriately.
So this is kind of where I figured I was at.
Yeah, this is
Hence the
tough.
fast call. And I do remember this hand because I'm out in 3, 2, 1.
Yep. I still can't believe Brian
Here-
rode your chips in.
here
on
comes the-
camera.
yeah.
That's pretty
That
disrespectful.
disrespectful row.
Bro. Yeah. Can't believe he's just gonna do you like that.
So I couldn't hit. I'm down to almost nothing in chips here. He almost had
You
me
have 50
covered.
cent. I can
50.
tell you now because I edited this hand like 2 nights ago. So, and that sucks because you literally bought that stack and then like 3 hands later are just like shipping it off.
I was hoping to be doubled up another 45K with my ace king.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm upset about it.
Oh, you're definitely upset about it. If I know Scott, Scott's upset about it.
All right, Queen 3, and I already got 3 other players in there, so that's my best chance at about what 300.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Brian
Sounds
takes
good.
out an insurance policy. It's very polite of him, considering that he just disrespectfully rode your chips.
Yeah.
So
800. He wants it to be just us 2.
OJ's not having it.
Nope.
And Rob's not either, man. People just love to call 3 bets around here.
So Rob with a 7-8 on a 3 bet.
And Jack 7 for OJ.
Jack 7's, yeah.
Like,
that's
you would think
crazy.
that's-
No respect.
That is the dictionary definition of a hand you could fold to a 3 bet.
2, 4, 6. Very uninteresting flop.
Yeah, except for you. You've got the straight draw. You're like the only one with, like, you're doing pretty good on equity for a hand that you're not really winning.
No, the 5 gives Rob a better straight.
Does it?
Yep.
Oh, that would suck.
Yep. So I'm drawing hit to queen for a 3.
Well, you're all in with Brian, so it's back to you could catch a 5.
That's true.
That's not it.
That's not helping. And that's going to be
Yeah,
the end
that
of my
just killed all your
tournament.
other outs. That
Yeah.
took away all your pair outs.
After the flush and then having the hand for about 3 hands, ace king down to minimum to that, I was done for the night.
Yeah, that's rough. I remember you saying you're like, I'm ready to buy in 3 times. I'm gonna make some fire happen in the filmed game. We're not gonna bust early like last time. And then you just got like bad beat back to back and was like, you know what? Fuck it.
I'm
outta
done.
here.
So that was it.
We even tried to get you to rebuy when you came back.
Yeah.
Yeah, bud.
Too many beats. Yeah, I'm done.
You want to do your interview?
You want to?
Your exit.
You don't want to do a exit interview? Tell us how you feel about that hand.
Talk
Y'all have a good game.
You don't want to talk about it?
Camera behind my back.
Thanks, guys.
Good game, man.
We'll talk about it when we do commentary.
There are 2 phones back here.
One of these might be Scott's.
Exactly.
I don't think he's gonna go very far.
Somebody call him and let him know he left us.
Hey, we called you.
Yeah, I left it.
32.75.
Sure you don't
Hey, while you're here, you don't want to rebuy?
No, I'm good.
Sure?
Yeah.
I mean, you technically left and came back. It's a new
Yeah,
game.
it's not even a rebuy.
Change the shit out.
What's a few more?
All right. Well, we're down a player. We're down 2 players, and the rebuys aren't even over yet. Kick it up, Jordan. There we go.
Good raise. You have 4 times in there. See if Brian's going to come along with his 10 jack suited.
Brian's definitely coming along with 10 jack suit.
Oh, yeah. He says, I want to try hit a roll flush. Let's go. So OJ's got jack 7 again and calls again.
Dominated again.
Yeah, completely. Every which way.
Well, no, he's winning this. Oh, no, he's not.
Everybody
Everybody
hits
hits
a
a
jack.
jack.
So all jacks are in play. So now we're like a game of balls and who actually has the highest kicker.
Yeah.
So good bet by Jordan. Call, and we get a shove by OJ. What a monster play. He's trying to squeeze everybody out with his top pair shit kicker. What is Brian going to do with this squeeze?
Hey, we called you.
It's up to Jordan. No. Yeah, Jordan first. Who's got the best of it?
He's in the same tank you were in.
He is. He's got a player behind him, so he's got to worry about both sides of it, man. It's
So,
in the middle of a war.
OJ, do you think this was you were saying that he's trying to squeeze everybody out. Like, what do you think he's putting people on that they're going to bet and call 1,200 and then fold?
So with the 800 raise early, he might have Brian on an ace king or a pocket pair, maybe even tens like he showed earlier. Maybe he's playing it the same way he played the 10, so he's thinking his jack is good.
Okay.
That's some scenarios I think could be going through his head.
Okay.
But everyone comes along. And right now it's Jordan for the out kick. We'll see if it can hold. And it does.
It
So
does.
appropriate, nice hand Jordan. And OJ, I'm not sure what you were thinking, but if you want to hit us up in the chat and let us know what was going through your head in that one, let's
Yeah.
hear it.
That's that one hand's good, or that one pair's good poker, you know? All right, guys, so this is hand 25. This is going to be our last hand for episode 2. We got Jordan starting it under the gun with a small pair set mining. The 2 cards at the end of the table belong to OJ. He hasn't even put his money in the pot yet. We've just already dealt him in. He's going to the car to get his lucky 20. Because it's that kind of friendly game.
Speaking
around
of
here.
lucky, Ray's here with his lucky hand with 6-3. He's probably not going anywhere.
Oh, no, that's his favorite.
And you've got odds and ducks, so
Yep.
might as well go fishing. And OJ puts 2 painted cards together. He hadn't seen 2 cards like that in a while. And he said price of poker is going up to 600, which is going to get robbed of fold.
600's a standard raise.
Yep.
Probably should have been a little more than standard, but I definitely agree with the raise with the squeeze there. But I don't think people have been letting OJ squeeze, so he's probably tuning it back a little bit, but
And I'm pretty sure everyone's coming along for it, so at least we get a big juicy pot.
yep. OJ the juice man, juicing up the pots.
All right, so OJ's got 2 pair, you got 2 pair, and Jordan's got 2 pair. So
Yep. Everybody probably thinks they have the best of it.
oh, now Ray hits it with everyone checking. So OJ with a little smooth play there.
Well, this is what OJ's supposed to do, right? He raised pre-flop, everybody checked the flop. He's supposed to bet here and pick up the pot. Everybody thinks that's just
Standard.
OJ's move. That's standard OJ.
And hopefully, that's probably what he's hoping is, don't think I have the queen.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there thinking, don't have the 7.
Oh, man. Ray puts him to the test.
So Ray shoves all in 4,900.
OJ calls. Oh, my God.
Snap calls. So his pair of 3s, 2 pair, and he thought he was good. So OJ played that very clever and got Ray to bite.
Yeah, he did. It works out. I know that was a gut-wrenching call for him on the river, though. But,
Wasn't easy.
yep. Guys, for more gut-wrenching action like that, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you can see us when we upload next Wednesday.
Thank you for coming.